Hey guys, what's up? This is Tom Fountainhead. This is my friend Alex.
What's up?
Metal vocalist extraordinaire. And we are going to react to
Mastodon, Fallen Torches, their newest track, their newest release.
Didn't see that one coming. Didn't see a new Mastodon album on the horizon.
Yeah,
Is it
I
new
think
album?
so.
Before we begin, let us check the description. Medium rarities, out September 11. So sounds like a B-side album.
Yeah, maybe
Okay,
something
maybe.
like the thing before the last album, you know.
Right. So I'm kind of expecting something retro, something maybe going back to earlier Mastodon days.
I really
which
don't know
would be cool.
what to expect from Mastodon at this
Yeah.
point, honestly.
I think we should just check it out
Yeah, we
and
should.
then listen in for a little bit and then we'll talk about it. All right, let's see.
Yeah, this time we'll talk about it after this song.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Kind of like an older Mastodon vibe.
Yeah, it definitely has some old school Mastodon vibes, kind of like a Blood Mountain era.
Yeah. I love this verse so much.
Yeah. It must be Troy, a bass player, singing.
No, it's the drummer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, he's come a long way as a vocalist. And there's the awesome overplaying of the drums at the end, which I just adore. Mastodon. Consisting more of fills than of actual beats.
Yeah, totally.
Brilliant. Yeah, it kind of sounds like a cross between old school By the Power of the Riff, I Command the Mastodon, like the melodic sensibility of the new ones, which is cool. Okay. Very moody.
Yeah.
Slightly psychedelic. Interesting guitar stuff in the background. Sounds like an octave Vemi pedal.
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of Crack the Sky right now.
A little bit, yeah, true.
It's like a mix of like all the best work.
It makes sense that they presented this track as the lead single. Nice bass synthesizer going on.
Oh yeah, now I hear it, right. Interesting arrangement.
The transition back into the main part was definitely surprising.
Yeah, totally.
A little bit crude on first listen, but also surprising, which is then again a good thing.
Yeah, true. That's a nasty riff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice one.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think? What did you think?
Well, I like it. I do. And like the thing with like newer Mastodon songs is I usually like I have to get into like the whole album, you know, just like to feel the whole vibe of it.
Right,
so like as a single track,
band.
Yeah, true, it really is an album band. But you know, I really like it. I think what I really think is cool from a like singing position is that their choruses are like usually very catchy. Like, at least like these choruses they're doing nowadays, but they're like still have so much character and like are so like metally or like psychedelic in a way, which is a really interesting combination. Yep. And yeah, I also really like the riffing, to be honest. And it's classic Mastodon.
Yeah.
Right.
No. Yeah, but still, classic Mastodon can mean many different things because they went through these different phases.
Yeah, but it's like the best of everything.
It's kind of like a best of song.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if this is like a B-side that never made an album or if it's
well, they had
a new
so much
song.
time. It's probably like a new song, right?
Could be, but medium rarity hints at kind of a B-side leftover album.
True.
I don't know. Whatever it is, the song is good.
Yeah.
Classic Mastodon riff. Big, heavy, catchy, and then the chorus has like the richness, harmonic depth to it. The drumming is exceptional, like like usual, like super forward driving, super raw. I think the production is a lot more raw than in the recent past.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's the reason why it seems like such a throwback, you know, to like the older stuff. But I think it really fits like their also kind of raw riffing style that is like so, like, well, I wouldn't say influenced by like older music just because they have been in the game for so long, I guess, right? But
true.
Still, yeah.
I would go out on a limb saying that this song, if it would have been on Blood Mountain, it would have probably fit in well, but then it would have been the catchiest, poppiest track.
Yeah,
because instead of like a verse, chorus, C, chorus, kind of structure, you would have had a lot more elaborate guitar workout thing coming on in their proggy phase.
And like one thing
which I kind of expected to happen, but it didn't, which is also cool because they went into this like breakdown part.
Yeah, and I also feel like it's hard to judge the structure of the song, like not knowing if it's like just like one song or like part of a bigger concept album. Just because it could like make more sense, like because I feel like with Mastodon songs, for instance, this one like ended very abruptly. And it's a thing that Mastodon like sometimes does, but like sometimes it's just like a cliffhanger that leads to the next one. And for me, it would be like interesting to see if this is just one track or like part of a bigger thing, concept or something.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things why Mastodon have had such a meteoric rise over the years, even though their style changed quite a bit from album to album. They're not really a band that you would expect to go big, right?
That's true.
But I think one of the reasons that they have become so big and such a consensus band that a lot of people from maybe into different subgenres of metal or
I mean, look at us. We usually don't agree on like
true. True. But then on Mastodon, a lot of people can agree. And I think part of it is that even though they have a style that's easy to identify, just by the character of the players, the guitar style, the guitar tone, the drumming, the vocals, it's just their sound. They have a very particular sound. But on the other hand, they always keep things fresh. They never make the same album twice.
Yeah.
And they never, like you hinted at with the structure thing, they always keep you on your toes. If if they brought out an album which has all classic pop song structures, it's still gonna be like an epic sci-fi concept album, and then next thing you know, they will get into these more proggy structures, or the other way around. So they always mix it up.
Right. In the whole album context, like even a popular song that has a popular structure. I think like this was the case with Show Yourself. Of the how was it called? Not Emperor of Time.
Emperor of Sand.
Emperor of Sand. Yeah. Like as a standalone single, maybe even as a Mastodon fan, you would wonder like, okay, why are they like doing this, but in like
in
the story,
context.
in the album context, it's very early on in the album, and like as the album progresses, things kind of get like crazier and more complex and stuff like that, and it's totally like okay for even like I guess heavy metal listener or somebody who's like not really used or like doesn't really like these kind of structures to accept this, and it's really fun
they have this
way.
gift almost to not alienate their fan base, but just stretch it a little and gain more, no pun intended. Gain more fans in the process. So
that's a good point.
And I think that's an amazing feat to accomplish, especially as a band. Like I remember when the first Mastodon album came out, and that was like a really heavy, dirty sludge metal thing, and it was just like a band that you could never in a million years imagine filling arenas.
Yeah, true.
Not at all.
But like with them, it's also like them being like so authentic. Yeah. Just because the earlier.
Not just because of the face tattoos.
Not just because of the face tattoos, but like the earlier albums, they were heavier and they like kind of fit their like I don't know their visuals more, I guess, like as persons, where a management person would be like, okay, you look like that, you make that music. But I think as they developed as a band, I can only judge from my younger perspective, it really feels like they like broke a lot of stereotypes with like having really, really interesting, deep, emotional, like themed music that's so out there, like having a lot of humor in their presentation. Absolutely. In their videos.
I remember the twerking video, which was amazing.
Right. And also what did I want to say? Fuck, I forgot. Warte, wir können das rausschneiden. Jetzt habe ich einen kleinen Durchhänger. Was soll ich gerade sagen? Oh, and also I feel like the way also the vocals are handled in the band, where almost everybody except for the one guitar player with the mustache, I forgot his name, this one, where
so he's Troy,
we don't know.
Sorry.
But sorry. He's the only one that doesn't sing, so it's like with them you really have a feeling that it's like a whole thing. Like Mastodon is this one thing. It's not like, okay, the singer backed by the band, but it's like this one entity, which I also feel like adds a lot more to like the legend of Mastodon.
100%. And I think what's amazing is that they have these contrasting vocal styles, but totally. Each of them developed his thing and his role in the band a lot further over the years, and you could just see them coming into their own as vocalists, like with every album. I remember they put out a live DVD a number of years ago, and while the music is very strong, vocal performance wise it was kind of hard to swallow pill, but it was total props to them for keeping it real. That's what they sounded like live, and it just you have to go through this phase where they just took on shoes that were a little bit too big to fill at that point, and then just kept filling them better and better and better. And that's what makes a great band, putting themselves out there, changing, stretching their comfort zones, but still remaining true to their core. And I think that song is just another example of that. It may not be the best Mastodon song I've ever heard, but it's still a good one.
It totally is a good one, of course.
At this point, I think they're just adding to their own legend again and again, and they can't really fuck up. Yeah,
but like again, also the place in ranking of Mastodon songs for me personally also really heavily depends on the context. If you would have released The Last Baron, was it The Last Baron? The end track of Crack the Sky. If you would have released the song on its own, it would be a cool track, a great track.
Yeah, but in the context of the album.
As a last song, as the finisher of the story, after everything you've been through, it's just amazing. I'm getting goosebumps just like talking about it. It's crazy. Yeah, but still.
Yeah, that was an amazing album. And I'm kind of on the fence about it, because one part of me, as the prog rock geek that I am at heart, wanted them to continue, because there was like a steady progression of intricacy and of like prog rock extended sections and just musical badassery up to that album. And part of me wanted them to just push it further and further and become that modern version, like metal version of Yes, or King Crimson, which they didn't, and they just did a 180, and I totally respect them for that.
Yeah.
Right? And so yeah, I'm on the fence. I love prog Mastodon, but I also love poppy, short, concise, hooky Mastodon.
Yeah.
And I think their ability to just go into one mode or the other and everything in between is just
and
admirable.
Who knows, like maybe in like 5 years they like, oh, okay, let's write another super proggy concept album again, and we'll get that. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they seem to be the type of band that is not overly concerned with reception of their music, which is a great thing, because you can totally overthink that and just fall flat on your face,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, gotta love Mastodon. Definitely liking this track a lot.
Yeah,
we'll be listening definitely more times.
Yeah.
Hopefully get into it.
And also I'm very, very excited for what's to come.
No, absolutely. So, new Mastodon album out September 11. All right.
Okay, nice.
Well, cool. We're signing out. Till next time.
Bye.